أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 6, page 31, Ayah 191 up to 197. We did the 141 Ayah Surah Al-Baqarah till QC5. From QC6 we started from 143. In first quarter we will cover up to 176:35. In second quarter, we will cover the further 25 ayahs. In third quarter, we will study 30 ayahs. And the fourth quarter, we will study 21 ayahs. Thus, in second juz, we will cover 111 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. Then we will start the third juz. In first quarter, there are 21 ayahs. In the second quarter, some part, there is 13 ayahs. As a whole, in third juz, we will cover 34 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. So we covered 141 ayah in juz 1. We will cover 111 ayah in juz 2 and 34 ayah in juz 3. Thus we will complete 286 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah in juz 3. Let's start the lesson with the recitations of أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. And kill them wherever you overstay them and expel them from where they had expelled you. Oppression is more serious than murder, but do not fight them at the Sirat Mosque unless they fight you there. If they fight you, then kill them. Such is the retributions of the disbelievers. But if they cease, then Allah is forgiving and merciful. And fight them until there is no the operations, and worship becomes devoted to Allah alone. But if they cease, then let there be no hostility except against the oppressors. The scared months for the scared month, and sacrilege calls for the retaliations. Wherever commits aggressions against you, retaliate against them in the same measures as he has committed against you. And be conscious of Allah and know that Allah is with the righteous one. And spend in the cause of Allah and do not throw yourselves with your own hands into ruin, and be charitable. Allah loves the charitable. And carry out the Hajj and the Umrah for Allah. But if you are prevented, then whatever is feasible of offerings, and do not shave your heads until the offering has reached its destination. Whoever of you is sick or has an injury of the head, then redemption of the fasting or charity or the worships. When you are secure, whoever continues the Umrah until the Hajj, then whatever is feasible of offering. But if he lacks the means, then fasting for 3 days during the Hajj and 7 when you have returned, making 10 in all. This is for he whose household is not present at the scared mosque, and remain conscious of Allah and know that Allah is strength in tribulations. The Hajj is during the specific months. Whoever decides to perform the Hajj, there shall be no sexual relations, nor misconduct, nor quarreling during the Hajj. And whatever good you do, Allah knows it and take provisions, but the best provisions is righteousness, and be mindful of me, O people of understanding. So let's have the analysis of the waqtulu. Waw is a ataf. Uqtulu is a verb. Which verb? Fail, amr, mabni, dhamma, the noon, mahzufa. Hum is a zamir, so it's coming maful bihi. Waw is a fa'il. And al is a amr, plural, so antum is the fa'il. So what we have got here, an ataf after a fail, file, and maful bihi. So it's a jumla failure, amr. Okay. Haisu is coming as a maful bihi, maful fihi. There are five types of actually maful. One is maful bihi, other one is the maful fihi, then maful mutlaq, then maful ma'u, and so on and so forth. Here all the zarf, when they come, either zarf makan, zarf zaman, showing the time or the space, they come as a maful fihi. Haisu is a zarf, so it's a maful fihi. And whom a zamir coming attached after the verb is always maful bihi. So in this sentence we find two maful. One is maful bihi, that is whom, and the second is maful fihi, that is haisu. After the haisu, again is sakafainahum. Sakafaina is a fail verb. So new sentences start here. What is that? Which fail? Fail mazi mabni. And what is the sign? Dhamma zahira. And then whom is coming as a zamir attached, so it's maful bihi. And waw is a file. Waw is a file. The next is وَأَخْرَجُهُمْ. Waw is a ataf. أخرج again fail amr mabni, and noon mahzufa. Noon is mahzuf, because when we make the plural amr, for the single amr you have learned till QC 1 or 2. What was that? We remove the sign of mudari. We put the sakun at the last letter. If it's pronounceable, that is the amr. If not, we put a hamza. And then we put accordingly either dhamma or kasra. If it is belong to babi fal, we put a hamza with fatha. That is for the single amr. For the plural, we make it from the plural mudari. Taf'aluna, or you can say yaf'aluna mudari. We remove the ilamat mudari. At the same time, we remove the nun plural and make a alif there. It becomes the plural amr. So that is the plural amr. Now you say وَأَخْرِجُهُمْ. It was akhrij. Fail amr mabni. Nun is mahzufa because nun has been dropped. In the plural amr, there is always a nun is dropped. Hum is the zamir coming attached to maful bihi. And then waw is the file. What is file? Akhraju. It's the amr front. So it's the antu. Then next is min. Min is a harf jar. Haisu is a majur. So min haisu is the jar majur coming related with the fail akhraja. So next is the akhrajukum. Akhrajukum. Akhrajukum fail mazi mabni. What is the sign? Dhamma zahira. And the kum is the zamir attached with the fail, so it's maful bihi. And waw is the file. Akhraju, waw is the file. Next is wal fitnatun. Wal fitnatul ashaddu. Waw is a halia. It's standing the state. Al fitnata is a ism. Alif lam is standing, so it's mubtada. And after the mubtada, there is a ism ashaddu, that is marfu. So it's khabar. So we found a mubtada and khabar is jumla ismi. The next is min. Min is a harf jar. Al-katli. Al-katli is the majrur. Jar majrur is coming related to khabar. When the jar majrur come in a jumla ismiya, it is related with the khabar. When it come in jumla failure, it is related with the fail or the verb. The next is wa. Wa is a ataf. La. La is a harf jazm. Tuqatiluhum. Tuqatilun again is a fail mudare majzoom, because before it la harf jazm is that it had taken the noon of this tuqatiluna. It was tuqatiluna, so noon has been dropped. So we will say fail mudare majzoom basabute noon mahzufa. Hum is a zamir come attached, so it's maful bihi. And where is the file? Tuqatilu, wow is a file. It's a lamat sign of zamir marfu, and sign of zamir marfu is always file. It's tuqatiluna is the first, so it will be antum file. The next is inda. Inda is again a zarf, and I told you the zarf when come they come as a maful fihi. So it's a maful fihi. In the masjid, al masjid is the mudaf because in the is a mudaf. Zarf they always come, always, or except few, they come as a mudaf. So mudaf ilayh. Then after the masjid there is another ism, al harami. So it's coming as a not of the al masjid. Al masjid is a mawsuf, mean ma'nud. It's a manut and not is al-haram. So it's this complete sentence. The complete compound in the Masjid al-Harami is coming as a maful fihi. The next is hatta. Hatta come either as a harf jar or come as a nasib. When it come a nasib, there is always a verb of mudari, and it is mansub. And if it come after a ism majroor, then it is hatta is harf jar. So harf jar come as a harf, the hatta come as a harf jar, and also come as a harf nasb. And lan hatta, they are the nasib, mean the hammer group. Yuqatilukum, it was yuqatiluna, so hatta has taken the noon. So we will say fail mudare mazum basabute noon mahzufa. And what is the kum? Kum is coming as a zamir attached, so it's maful bihi. And where is the file? In tuqatilu, this waw. Waw is the sign of zamir, marfu, and file. And that is yuqatiluna. It's a ya. Plural ya shows to hum. The next is fihi, again jar majur. Fihi is a jar majur, so it's concerned with the fail yuqatil. Next is fa in katalokum. So fa is a harf istinaf. In is coming harf shart. When in come as a harf shart, is always take away the noon as a and make the majzum. So we'll say fail mazi mabni basabute noon sabute damma zahira. Remember, the madi and amr fail, they are mabni. They have no change due to file. The amil, when the amil come, just like in man, ma, harfu shart or at-tala, they don't act on the madi and the amr. They act only on the mudari. So this is katalu. Katalu, it is from katala, katalu. It's a madi plural. So we say fail madi mabni damma zahira is the ilaman. And kum is the maful bihi, and waw is the file, and katalu is the ghaib. Katala, katalu. So is the hum is the zamir here. Next is the fa uktuluhum. Fa is again coming as a harf, ataf, or rabita. Fa may come for a ataf, may come for a rabita, may come for a istanafiya. It may come for a rab in the halia. It may come for the ha. So it come in different meanings. Here it is coming as a rabita, mean connecting. It is coming as a connecting with the previous. Faktuluhum, fa is a rabta, uktulu, it's a fi'l amr mabni, And what is the sign? Noon mahzufa. Because it's the plural. All the plural amr, as they are made from the plural mudari verb, so their noon is taken away. So during the construction, and that is always mahzufa. Whom is a zamir attached, so it's maful bihi. And what is the file? In uktulu, in the waw, waw is a sign of zamir marfu, and it is file. And at it is the amr of the firm, so it will say antum is the file. Kazalik, ka is a jar, harfijar. You know, ka is a harfijar. So zalika is a ismi majrur. Kazalika jar majrur, and it is coming in the jumla failure. So we will say it's concerned with the fail. The next is khabar muqaddam and mahzuf. The next sentence is kazalika jazaul kafirin. Jar majrur coming as a friend, and khabar muqaddam is mahzuf here. Jaza is a mubtada muakhar. Al kafirina is coming as a mudaf because jaza is a mudaf and the al kafir. Remember, when the compound or the murakkab come as a mubtada, which type of compound can come as a mubtada? They may be the tawsif, mean the pair of tawsif, or the murakkab tawsifi, or the murakkab ishari, murakkab izafi. They all can come as a mubtada. When they come as a mubtada, the first noun or ism is actually the mubtada. The second come as an attachment. While in case of jar, majrur, and the zarf, they can never be mubtada. If they come before, then we will say muqaddam. Shibe jumla khabar muqaddam. When the zarf and the ism, the jar majrur, they appear before the mubtada, we say shibe jumla khabar muqaddam. Actually, they are coming as a khabar, but before or in shape of khabar. But they can't be or never be mubtada. So here, the jaza is coming after the shibe jumla, kazalika. So we will say it's muakhar. It is coming late. And al-kafirin is the mudaf ilayh of the jaza. Here the ayat complete, the next ayat is start. فَإِن تَحُوا فَفَا is a ataf. Inna is a harf shart jazim. And again, inna has its own sentence. Inna Allah ghafur. Remember the fourth sentence type you learned in QC5. Jumla ismiya, the nominal sentence, Allahu ghafur. And then the jumla with inna Allah ghafur. The ismu inna is mansub and khabar is marfu. The third was kana Allahu ghafura. The ismu kana is marfu and khabar is mansub. And the fourth one, khalaqallahu al-adha. Fi'l, fa'il, and marfu. So that is the fourth basic type of sentence. Here now the after fa in has come. Remember, in, an, anna, ka'anna, lakinna, laita, la'alla, they all are the akhwatu inna. They all have the ismu inna. They all have a khabru inna on the same pattern. So here we will say qatalu. We were where for aqtulu, we have done it. Also, we were below fa in nantahu, fa in tahu. Fa is a harf, inna is a harf, is a jazim, intahu is a fi'l madi mabni, and damma is mahzufa. Next is file, that is waw, and of course intahu is a amr, so its file will be antum. And next is fa inna allaha ghafurur rahim. Fa is a harf rabta. Inna is a harf nasq, and it have a ism. Inna allaha ghafur. So ismu inna is mansub, so Allah is the ismu. What is the ghafurun? Is the khabru. We can say khabru inna first khabar. Rahimun is the khabar sani. So khabar awwal or khabar sani, or we can say khabar and khabar sani. So we have got here inna harfun nasr, Allah ismu inna, ghafurun khabru inna, and rahimun is the khabar sani of inna. The next is waqatulu. Waqatulu. Why is the ataf? Qatulu again fail amr mabni. What is the reason? Basabute noon mahzufa. Noon is mahzuf. Him is the maful bihi. Waw is the file. And in this case, qatulu is the fail amr. So plural. Antum is the file. The next line, La takunu fitnatun wa yakunu dinu lillahi. La is a harfi nafi. Because takuna is the mudare verb. Fi'l mudare mansoob and fatah ilamat zahira. Fitnatun is the file. Because after the takuna fi'l, ism of marfu is coming, so it's file. The next is wa yakunu. Another sentence has started. Another verb has started. Waw is a nasb and yakunu. Yakunu is a fail mudare mansoob ba ilamat damma zahira. Ad-dinu. Ad-dinu is the ismu kana. Remember, the kana may come in any shape. Just in mazi, kana, kanu, kunta, kuntu, kuntum, kunna, kana. In mudare it becomes yakunu, yakununa, akunu, akuntu. These all sigas, these all, they are react just like inna. They all will have a ism and a khabar. So here yakuna, actually we will say ad-dino is the marfu ism coming after the fail yakuna, so it's a kana ism. Kana Allahu. Ismu kana is marfu. Lillahi is coming jar majur. And when a jar majur come in a sentence of jumla failure, it is concerned with the fail. Here, what is the fail? Yakunu, in the kana fail. Or where is the khabar? There is no khabar because fa inna another sentence has started. So wa yakuna dinu lillahi, we have got the fail, we have got the fa, we have got the ismu kana. We have got a jar majur, but no khabar. So we'll say khabar ma'suf. Khabar kana ma'suf. The next is fa in tahu fala udwan illa ala zalimin. Fa is a ataf. Inna is a harf jazm. So it will need a ism. Here we get what we are getting a fail. Fail madi mabni and damma mahzufa. Waw is a file, and fa is again a rabta. So we have got only fa intahu. So it's a again something is missing. What is missing? We need the ismu inna. So we will take the ismu inna as a mahzufa, or we will say it's not there. The next is fala udwana ala zalimin. Fa is a rabita. La is coming in harf nafi jins. When the la come for the harf nafi jins, there is always a ism mansoob in front of it. Just la ilaha illallah. La raiba fi. La raiba is a ism and mansoob. La nabiya. After la, nabiya is coming as a mansoob ism. So after the la, if you find a ism mansoob, then we say it's la in nafi jins. It's negating, or it negating all the things what is in that ism. We say la raiba, no doubt of any type. La nabiya, no nabi after that. La ilaha, no ilah after that. When this come, there is always come a word illa. Illa is the exception. Illa ala zalimin. Zalimin the jar majur. Khabrullah is mahzuf here. So we say illallah, la ilaha illallah. There is no God at all except la nabiyya min ba'di. There is no nabi after me. So illa comes for the exception. Here we say illa mean except Allah zalimin. So illa is called istisna. Istisna mean exception. So that is are exempting or exempting. So the next ayah start. Asharu ahramu bishar. Asharu is a mubtada because ism. Al haramu is a not. So asharu is a manut, or you can say masuf. Asharu is a masuf. Al haram is a sifa. The next is bishari jar majrur. So we have got the mubtada, we got the jar majrur. Where is the khabar? Khabro, the asharu mubtada is masuf. Because the next is al haramu, it's again coming as a not of bishar. So the next is wal hurmatu kasasun. Waw is a ataf. So al hurmatu is a mubtada. Kasasun coming as a khabar. Next is faman ihtada. Fa is a ataf. Man is a mubtada because an ism, and it's jazim because in man ma they come as a choppers. They chop, they mujazim, they put the dhamma there. They remove the dhamma, put the sakun or jazm. Ihtada fail mazi mabni, and what is the sign? Fatah mazufa. Remember, the identification of the fail is that Madi sign is Fatah at the end. Mudari sign is Dhamma at the end. And the Amr sign is Jazam or Sakun at the end. So they are the signs of the Madi, Mudari, and Amr. Next come Alaykum, Jar Majur. Ihtadu, a new thing has started. So where is the man is a mubtada, where is the khabar? Khabar is always a ismi marfu or jumla or murakkab. So we don't find here khabar. So we will say khabar masufa. The next is fa'tadu. Fa is a fi'l amr mubtada. Fa is a harf rafta. Ihtadu is the fi'l amr mabni. What is that sign? Sabut, banun sabut mazufa. And waw is the file. Ihtadu is the front. So we say antum is the file. Alayhi jar majur. Bimisli again jar majur. Two jar majur coming. Ma is coming mudaf because misl is a mudaf too. Misl is a ismi majur for B. At the same time it's a mudaf and ma is the mutafiyah. So this is the most frequently occurring compound in the musaf. There will be a harf jar followed by ismi majrur. And the same time that ismi majrur will be a mudaf followed by a mudaf ilayh. And we say mudaf with mudaf ilayh become the ismi majrur for that harf jar. And that harf jar with that ismi majrur become the jar majrur finally. So that compound which have a jar majrur and one mudaf ilayh finally declared as a jar majrur. So that is the most frequently occurring compound in the Quran. In each line almost. So bimisli coming as a jar majrur and ma is the mudafi. Next is the ihtada. Ihtada is again a fi'l madi mabni. What is the sabut? Fatah mazufa. I told you the mazi sign is fatah. Mudari sign is dhamma. And the amr sign is jazm al dasakun. Alaykum jar majrur. Wattaqullah. Watta, again the waw has come ataf. It means new thing has started. What is that? Ittaqu fi'l amr mabni. What is basabute noon mahsufa? What is the file? Waw is the file. And what is that? Allah. Ismi mansur coming after a fi'l. So maful bih. Wa'alamu, again new thing has started. Wow is a ataf. It means we will consider this part only that. What is wattaqullah? In wattaqullah there is a ataf, there is a fi, there is a file, there is a maful bi. So it becomes jumla fi'liya. Fi'l with file and maful bihi becoming jumla fi'liya. Wa'lamu. Another thing as well. Wa mean ataf. A'lamu. Alamu is a fi'l amr mabni. بثبوت نون محذوفة. أن is a coming حرف النص. So when it's coming حرف النص أن need اسمه أن. Remember إن أن كأن لكن ليت للا, they are إن وإخوات إن, they all will have a ism and a khabar. So what is the khabar? Inna Allah. So anna Allah ghafur. Lakanna Allah. So all they will have the mansub is as a ism. And al muttaqina. The next is ma'a. Ma'a is a zarf. So it's an ism coming as a marfu after the inna. So it's maf'ul bi. Al muttaqina is a mudaf because the zarf they are always come as a mudaf. So ma is coming as a maf'ul bihi. Al muttaqina is the mudaf with the ma. Where is the khabar anna? There is no khabar anna because anna is more anna Allah. Ma al muttaqina the mudaf ilayhi. It is coming concerned with the khabar, and khabar is mahzuf here. The next ayah start. Wa anfiku. Wow is again istanafiya. Istanafiya means the new sentence, new topic has started. Anfiku is a fi'l amr mabni basabut noon mahzufa. What is a file? Wow is a file. Next is fi harf jar. Sabili is a mazur. Jarmal. But at the same time, sabil is a mudaf can be, but there is yes, mudaf. Sabil is a mudaf and Allah ismi jalala is a majrur ism mudaf. So fi sabil lillahi is the complicated isme, the jar majrur. Mean the jar majrur with murakabe idafi. Finally, jar majrur declared. Wa is a ataf. La. It's a jazim. Tulku. Tulku is a fail mudare majzoom basabute noon mahsufa. Who has taken the noon? La has taken. La has given it the jazm. Remember, the mudare plural either come as a majzoom or mansoob. Their noon is gone actually. In plural, noon is gone. That is the proof of that noon is mahzufa. The next is بأيدكم. B is a harfija. ID is a majurism. But at the same time, ID is a mudaf and kum is coming as a mudaf ilay. The most frequent occurring compound. Jar majur with murakkabe idafi. The next is ila. Ila is a harfija. Followed by isme maru. That is alihat. Alihat is aliyah. Alayha is a majurism. The next is wow. Wow is a ataf. Ahsanu fi'l amr mabni bas sabute noon mahzufa. And wow is a file. The next inna again harfun nasakh. And its ism is Allah ismi jalala ismu inna. Yuhibbu is the fi'l mudare marfu basabute damma zahira. And huwa file is mustatirinin. And khabru inna is mahsoof. Al-Muhsinin is coming ism mansoob after a fail, so ism maf'ul bihi. Next, wa atimu. Waw is a istanafiya, mean new sentence or new topic is starting. Atimu is a fail amr mabni, wa sabute noon mahsufa. What is the file? Wow, the sign of Zamir wow is the file because it's marfu. Al-Hajj is a maful bihi because a mansub ism coming after a verb. The next is wal umrah. Wow is a ataf. Al umrah is a mutaf because lillahi jar majur. So it's become mutaf mean ataf on the al-Hajj. The next is fa. Fa is a ataf. Inna. Inna is a harf shart or jazim. So uhsirtum. Uhsir fil mazi mabni and damma. Sorry, sakun jazma. Uhsir. Tum. Inta is the knife file. Why? Because uhsir is a majhul. It's starting with damma. Majhul mazi majhul. So knife file is the ta. And the next is fama. Fa is a rabita, ma is mubtada, ismi mawsula ism, and istasyasara. It is istasyasara. Alif sinta is coming babi istifa. Fa fi'l mazi mabni. And what is the sign? Fatah zahira. Remember the mazi sign is fatah, mudari is dhamma, and the amar is jazm or sukun. So what is the file? Huwa, it's mustad. Ma is the mubtada and the coming is the verb. And where is the file? The khabar. Khabar mahsufa. Next is coming min. Min is a harf jar followed by a ism majroor. That is al-huda. Is so jar majroor. Concerned with astayassara fail. Waw is a harf. So that waw is ataf. La is a jazim. So tuhallaku. It's what tuhallakuna. So la has taken the noon. So it becomes fail, mudare, majzoom, basabute, noon, mahzufa. Waw is the file as tahillu is the front antum. So antum is the file. Next is Rawusa. Rawusa is a ism mansoob coming after the fail tuhillu. So it's a concern with maful bihi with the tahillu fail. Kum is coming as a mudaf because Rawusa is coming as a mudaf and so kum is mudaf ilayh. So Rawusa kum coming as a mudaf ilayh as a maful bihi. The next is hatta. Remember hatta here is coming as a nas, harf nas. So it was yablu. There was dhamma, but hatta has taken the dhamma, put the fatha because in lam lamma lame amar and hatta they izan and hatta they act as a nasib. They give the nasb. After the yaftaga that verb there is a ism al huda coming as a marfu, so it will be fa'il. Mahillatun. Mahilla is a fal. Who is a coming zamir attached? That is mudaf. So mahilla is a maful bihi. The next is fa. Fa is a ataf. Man is coming as a mubtada. Kana is a fail madi mabni. The fatah zahira ilaman. And ismu kana is huwa in the fi'l. You know that in mazi first form there is huwa is a mustatir. Min jar and kum is a majrur, jar majrur. Maridan is a khabru kana and khabru the khabar of this man isme masula mubtada is khabar is mahsuf. Aw is a harf ataf. Bihi jar majrur is coming before, so we say khabre muqaddam mahzuf. Azan is a mubtada muakhir, is an ism. Min is a harf jar, rasi he majrur at the same time he is a mudaf ilayh. Ras is a mudaf. The next is fa fidiyatun. Fa is a harf rabita, fidiyatun is a mubtada. When mubtada we need a khabar. Min is a harf jar, siami is a coming as a naat of fidya. So there is no khabar. So we say khabar mahzuf. Aw is a ataf. Sadaqatin, that is coming as a mutaf. Because aw is another ataf. So that is the only single word. We put it as a ataf on the previous. What is previous? Siyam. So sadqa will go on the siyam. Aw is a ataf. Nuski. Nusk is a mutuf because the next fa is another sentence is starting. So we will put the nusk on the sadqa and sadqa on the siyam. Fa is a istinafia, mean new sentence, new topic. Iza is coming as a mubtada. Aman Amintum is faman, fa is again harf ataf, man is a ism, tamatta is a fail coming as a mudare mansoob because man has acted on and put it in man ma act. Bi amr that is again the jar majur, ila is a harf jar, al hajj is a jar majur. Fa is a harf ataf, mubtada, ma is mubtada, as as yassaru, that is fail mazi mabni and fatah is ilamat zahira. Huwa is a file mustatir. And khabar of this ma mubtada, there is no khabar because min is coming as a harf jar, al huda jar majrur. And from a new thing is started. So there is no khabar for man, this ma mubtada. So we'll say khabar masuf. Fa is a ataf. Man is coming as a mubtada because it's some and is jazim. So we say lam. Lam is a harf jazim. Yajid. It was yajidu. Yajidu. The dhamma has gone because lam has taken the dhamma and put it the sukun. So we'll say fail mudare majzoom basabute sakun zahira. Huwa is the file in it and khabar is mahzuf again because siyamun is a new thing is starting. Starting a new thing. So there is no khabar. Fa is a harf rabita. Siyamun is the mubtada ism. Salasati is the mudaf. So siyamu sialasi is coming as a mubtada. As I told you, the murakkabi dafi, murakkabi tosifi, murakkabi ishara, they can come as a mudaf with mubtada. Except the jar majur and the zarf. When the jar majur and zarf come in place of mubtada, we call them shibe jumla khabar, muqaddam. So here mubtada is a the siyamun is a mubtada, at the same time it's mudaf, and slasa is a mudafila slasati. Ayam is a mudafila of slasa. Fi is a harf jar, al hajj is a jar majrur concerned with the khabar. And where is the khabar? Khabar is mazub because wasibat and other things ataf is starting. So for siyama we found the mubtada, we found as mudafila of it. We found a harf jar and jar majur, but no khabar. So we say khabar mazufa. Was sibba, wa is a atta. Sibba is coming as a mudaf because is a fail the maful fihi. Remember, all the zarf when they come as a fail the maful fihi. Is a zarf. So it's coming as a maful fi. And the next is raja'tum. Raja'tum is a fail mazi mabni. What is the sign? Dhamma zahira. And what is the file? Raja'tum. Tum is the file, that is antu. The next is tilka is a mubtada. At the same time, ashratun is the khabar. So mubtada and khabar making jumla ismi. Next is kamilatun. Kamilatun is coming as a naat of the ashra. So it means khabar is in the shape of murakkab is tawsifi. Zalika is the mubtada. Li li harf jar, man is coming ism majur, li man jar majur. And again, lam is starting another thing. So there is no khabar. Mubtada and jar majur. Khabar is masufa. Let's to see lam. Lam is a harf jazm, and it take the meaning of the mudare into past with strong negation. So yakun is a fail mudare majzoom basabute sakun or the jazm sign zahira. Why? Due to lam. It was yakunu. Due to lam, it become lam yakun. We have done this in QC5. How to use the lam or lan. Then come the ahluhu. Ahlu is a yakun is a fail mudare majzoom. So it's a kana fail. Kana, kanu, kunta, kuntu, kuntum, kunna. Or you can say yakunu, yakunun. They all are the form of the kana. So they all will have a ism and will have a khabar. So ahlu is coming as a marfu ism. So it's ismu kana. But ahlu is coming as a mubtada. Mudaf. And who is the mudaf ilayh? So this is coming as a mudaf ilayh compound. Hazari. Hazari is a khabru kana, we can say. And al masjidul haram is coming as a not manut, as a sifa. The next is wattaqu. Waw is a ataf. Ittaqu is a fail amr mabni. What is the basabute noon mahsufa? Waw is a file. Allah ismi jilala coming after the verb as a mansub, so maf'ul bihi. The next sentence and wa'allamu. Waw is a harf ataf. A'lamu fail amr mabni, but sabute noon mahsufa. Waw is the file. Next anna, another sentence. The sentence of anna has started. Anna harf nasakh. So Allah ismi jilala is ismu inna mansub. Shadidun is the khabru inna, and al-iqabi is the mudaf of khabru inna. So we can say murakkab izafi is coming as a khabar of ismu inna. Next, al-hajju. Al-hajju, hajj ism. So we say mubtada. Ash-shahru is a khabar. Malumat is the not. So ash-shahru is the manut or the mawsuf, and the malumat is the sifa. So it's a murakkab tawsifi coming. We can take it as a khabar. So mubtada and khabar making jumla ismiya. The next faman, another sentence start. Fa is a harf ataf. Man is a ism, so it's mubtada, and it's man also act as a in man ma as a chopper. So what it is doing? It chop the something, but something is not coming as a mudare. Farada, fail mazi mabni, and lamad zahira. As we said, the mazi is mabni, amar is mabni. So these amil, they don't act on them. They can't change them. The next is, what is the file? In farada mazi, why is the mustatir file? Where is the khabar? Because man is mubtada, we need a khabar. The next is inna al-hajja. So there is no khabar. It's jar majur. Al-hajja is a maful bi. So we did not found the khabar. We say khabar mahzufa. Of man mubtada, khabar is mahzufa. Next is fala. Fa is a rabita, mean the new thing. La is coming as a nafi al-jins. Lam nafi jins. So whenever the la nafi jins come, there is always an ism mansub in front of it. Just la rafasa, ismullah. La raiba, la ilaha, la nabiya. They all are having the mansub isme la nafi jins. Waw is a harf. La is coming. Khabrul la is ma'zuf. Waw is a ataf. La is coming here again. Nafi jins. La nafi jins, because after it fasuka is coming as ism of mansoob. So it's a ismo inna. And thus, where is the khabar inna? Because wala, another sentence is starting. So khabrullah is masoof here. Wa is a ataf. La is again nafiya jins. Mean lame nafi jins. So there should be an ism mansoob. Jidala. Jidal is a ismo la mansoob. Fi harf jar. Al hajj is jar majur. So where is the khabar? Again the khabrullah is mazoof. The next is wa. Wa ma. Wa is a ataf. Ma is coming as a ism majroor. Jarman. Taf'alu. Fi'l mudare mazun basabute noon mahzufa. Waw is a file. Min is a harf jar. Khairin is a majur. Jar majur. So concerned with the fail taf'alu. The next is again fail. Ya'lamu. Ya'lamu is a fail mudare mazum basabut sakun zahira. And who is coming as a maful bihi because after the verb fail the zamir is always maful bihi. Allah isme jalala is the file of this. So wa tahzaru. This is another thing sense. So we have got only this part. What is that? Yu'allimuhullah. Yu'allimullah. Fail, file, and maful bihi, making the jumla failure. Next is wa. Waw is a ata. Tazaru. Tazaru is a fail amr mabni. Basabute noon mahzufa. Waw is a file. Fa is a rabita. Fa inna. Fa is a harf nas. Khair. Khair. The khaira is a ismu inna because it's mansoob. At-taqwa isu khabru inna. Wattaquni waw is a ataf. So ittaquni is a fi'l amr mabni basabut noon mahzufa. What is the ni? It's actually noon vikaya with ya. So what is the file? Wow. In ittaqu, waw is the file. Noon is noon vikaya. And with noon, this kasra, ya is coming as a ya mutakallim. That is maful bihi. Next is ya'uli. Again, ya'uli, ya is a harf nida. Uli is the munada. Al-bab is the mudafile. So munada mudaf, it is called. Let's have a hadith here. Narrated Abu Zar. The messengers of Allah said to me, fear Allah wherever you are and follow an evil deed with the good one to whip it out. Let's go for the word for word phrase and the translation. Waqtulu and kill them. Haysu wherever. Saqiftumuhum you find them. Wa akhrijuhum and turn them out. Min haysu from where. Akhrajukum they have turned you out. Wal fitnatu and the wrongful prescriptions. Ashaddu is worse min al qatl than the killing. Wala tuqatilum and don't fight with them in the at al masjid the mosque al haram the scarce. Hatta unless yuqatilum they fight you fihi therein. Fa inna but if qataluhum they fight with you there. Faqtuluhum so then kill them. Kazalika such jazaun the reward al kafirin the disobedience. Fa in but if they desist, fa inna Allah then verily Allah ghafurun of forgiving, often forgiving, rahimun most merciful. Waqatilhum and fight them hatta until la takuna not exist fitnatun operations are the persecution. Wa yakuna dina and the religion becomes lillahi for the Allah. Fa intahu and if they desist, fala udwana then let there be no hostility illa except other zalimin against the wrongdoers. Ash-shahru the month al harama prohibited bishahri for the month al-harama forbidden, wal-hurmatu and for the prohibited things, kasasa the retributions, famanihtada and whoever transgression, alaykum against you, fahtadu then you transgress. Annallah that Allah ma'a with al-muttaqin the pious people. Wa anfiku and spend fi sabilillah in the cause or the way of Allah. Wala tulku and do not throw bi ayyadukum your hands ilal tuhlak into destruction. Wa ahsinu and do good. Inna Allah indeed Allah yuhibbul muhsin love the good doers. Wa'tamu and complete al-hajj the hajj wal umrah the umrah lillahi for Allah. Fa in uhsirtum and if you are prevented, فَمَا تَيَسَّرُ that whoever is easy to obtain min al-huda of offering وَلَا تُلْحِلُّ رَؤُوسَكُمْ and do not shave your heads hatta until يَبْلَغُ الْهُدَى the offering reaches mahillatun its place. Faman kana so and whoever is minkum among you maridan sick or he has azan an ailment min rasi in his scalp mean the head. Fafidyatun then he must pay ransom min siyamin of fasting or sadqa or an alms giving charity or nusuk and sacrifice. Faiza and when you amantum become safe, faman and whoever tamatta took advantage bi umrah of umrah ila hajj till hajj, famata yassaru then whoever is easy to obtain min of the offering, faman and whoever lam yajid do not find, fasiyama so he have a fast. How many salasa? 3 ayam days fil hajj during the hajj. Wasibba and 7 days when Fasyam then he fast salasatun 3 ayam days fil hajjah and sibba 7 iza rajatum when you have returned tilka that ashratun 10 kamila in all zalika that liman for those lam yakun ahlahu the family is not hazir masjidi present in the mosque al haram the scared. Wattaqullah and fear Allah wa'alamu and know annallaha indeed Allah shadid severe al-iqab punishment. Al-hajju the hajj al-umrah al-shahru months malumat well known faman farada whoever undertook fa ihna in these al-hajja the hajj fala rafasa then no obscenity wala fusuka nor wicked wala jadala nor wrangling fil hajj during the hajj wa ma taf'alu and whoever do you min khair of good ya'lamu Allahu Allah knows it wa ta'zuru and take provisions fa inna Allah khair then verily the best azada provision at taqwa the purity wattaquni and fear for me. Ya uli omen albab the understanding. Let's to take the prayer. O Allah, bless us with a strong iman and love for this book. Protect our faith against the whisperers of the shaitan and help us overcome all doubts. Bless us with the knowledge. Make a plan. Inshallah, I will ponder the creations of the humans and the earth at least once every week. So time is over. It's now your homework. You have to find out the marfu'at, mean the dhamma nouns, then the mansubat, mean the nasb or the fatah nouns, then of course majrurat, the jar or the kasra nouns. And murakabat, of course, you have to find out the jar majrur, then the murakkab idafi and then the of course ismu ishara and murakabitos in these ayahs. So let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and combine Quran. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفر ونتوب. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome, please.